Welcome to our first Sacktown Mafia production of, what is this? The 12-19 finals at Great Escape Game for our store championship? No.
Not store championships, but one of our tournaments, monthly tournaments that we decided to have.
Monthly tournaments. Just our Saturday big tournament.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Brooks, you're here with your Lanny banner to the sun, and we have Alejandro Martel banner to the lion. Yeah, we had plenty of lions here this weekend when we did this. This is our third attempt at recording this, by the way. We're like on a legitimate equipment now, not trying to do it straight into the computer.
No. crashing.
Crashing. So we've seen this like first 15 minutes or so multiple times. All right, so how many people were at the tournament?
We had 15 people at the tournament and got to top four, shifting. And then we only were able to film the finals. But this is something we're going to be looking into doing monthly, a monthly series, hopefully, you know.
And you can see Alejandro's adjusting his cards there. They're difficult to read. It's probably hard for you guys to see what those are. And they're just some pictures, I guess. Are those the European cards? I can't remember.
I think, they were part of the European ones they got. But I like to use the new stuff since they're all, fancy.
Yeah, fancy pants.
Showing the banner. But, we decided to mulligan our first hands. Both of them weren't that strong. Now we're going into our the hand that we have to keep, apparently.
The keeper hand. The, oh, God, please give me something I need hand.
So I could win this game, yeah.
Yes, we do know the outcome already, but we cannot tell you what that is. There will be no crying at the end.
Drawing my hand back up down there, as you see. I've got look like Edric, Dane, Queen's Assassin,
right
Circe,
there.
Tywin, Lannisport, a Burnman, and I think one of the in-house reducers.
And it looks like Alejandro's got to put to the sword. What's that there? Is that
Gaston Grey, Rose Road,
Edric Storm, and a Desert Scavenger, which I do know the name of now. And a Treachery. I just saw a Treachery there. So
yeah. I mean, both look at pretty much both 4-card flop. That's what you're kind of shooting for in this new game is 4 to 5 cards.
Absolutely.
Standard. If you get like 6 or 7, it's like, keep in that hand. I mean, I haven't done it.
I guess Alejandro doesn't like to. He'll just flop him out. He's just a go-getter that way.
Well,
Is that Circe?
That is Circe.
Circe on the flop. Jesus Christ.
I built this deck to be a hand destruction deck, really to punish the person, just multiple intrigue claim with Circe.
I think I would Valar right now. Valar, kill Circe.
Well, for our 2.0 listeners, Valar doesn't exist yet.
Kill them all.
But we're moving now, drawing back up. Got
I
the
see a Treachery in your drawback up.
Which is really good, especially with the Gaston Grey out there.
Absolutely.
Stopping that. Gaston Grey can be a problem as it eats through the dupes because it cannot be saved.
So what are you thinking on your first plot here? Because you got Edric Storm out there, and it's kind of like, do you run them? Or Edric Dane. Sorry, Storm. Edric Dane.
Yeah.
Do you go for the, March to the Wall? Because you've got a character to burn yourself, the Burnman.
No, I was trying to, I wanted to get Tywin out as fast as possible. He's in my hand right there. So I played Alejandro earlier in the day and was able to get away with the victory. And I knew he ran heads on spikes, so I was trying to do a move here. I was taking a gamble. I thought he was, if he opens
it looks like he might do it himself here. I mean, he's kind of, he's poked at it a little bit. Yeah. But what is it? The new Martel plot?
The long plan.
The long plan is also looking high on his priority list.
Yeah, so I was trying to get Tywin out as soon as possible, so I'm trying to make this noble cause work for me now. The problem is if he did decide to open up with heads on spikes and pull my only lord, then you're kind of looking at like two reducer
I'm also seeing his filthy accusations there on the bottom. Do you think he's thinking of hitting Circe at this point?
I don't know if right now would have been a good play for Circe.
Obviously, he's played you before, so he knows you're going to rush in and try to hit the hand.
But this is where I think he opened up with the long plan.
Long plan, and you've got noble cause.
So he wins initiative, of course. He has 3 to my 0. He's going to choose me to go first.
And we asked them to play the plots in the middle so that we could get them on screen a little bit easier before they move off to the side of the play area for the viewers.
So we're drawing 2 up. Desert Scavenger looks like another land support for me. And he gets a Bastard's Daughter and a Put to the Sword.
Oh, he has 2 put to the swords now. That's just rude considering what he got to flop.
Especially without putting out the strength of the military challenge to kind of push that through.
What do you got there? 5 gold.
I have 5 gold.
And I played a
Rose Road.
Gold location.
Yeah. Here I'm gonna kneel my income.
Kneel your house reducer. Pay some gold.
And bring out Tywin.
And bring out Tywin for the noble cause. Okay, it's real. It's happening.
Keeping 1 gold right now in reserve to save it for that treachery.
Because you got Gaston Grey out there.
Yep, I have a Tears of List in my hand as well if I needed it.
It's good to get rid of. Good way to get rid of Edric Dane.
Yeah, it's also with the things I do for love in my hand, I could bump back one of the 1-cost people for his claim if he decided to put out somebody strong. But he's sitting there with 5 gold because of his gold location.
Yeah, I'm looking at his hand and it's not looking generous at this point. He's got a lot of weenies. Just looking dangerous compared to what you have on the opposite side of the field.
Yeah, I didn't know that when we were playing the game. So you play a little differently. But when you look at their hand right here, I mean, you're like, wow, maybe I should have pushed.
He's got 9 cards. He should be fine.
I should be pushing that advantage a little bit more. But I think right now he's going to pay. He's going to pay a gold and probably put out that Desert Scavenger.
Yep. It's a decent play. Just at least get some more bodies on the field. Might as well spend the gold.
And he reduces by 1, pays for 1.
For the
looks like a Bastard's Daughter. Yeah.
Bastard's Daughter. Great card.
Yeah, that card, kind of holds back on your military challenges because you're kind of worried. I don't want to lose
another gold. He's looking good on gold at this point.
Yeah, and that Gaston Grey is sitting there. It's sitting there to say, hey, I'm going to take care of that Tywin. But so if you don't have a treachery in your hand, I was going to play defense with Tywin anyway and say, you know what, because Gaston Grey only works when you're attacking. If you lose as a defending person. So sometimes it's like keeping Tywin back just for a defender, and he's a beat stick as a defender. So
it looks like you've said Cersei over on, I imagine, is an intrigue challenge for all. Maybe she's not going over actions.
I guess yes, I did. Yeah, I think I had to action. That's the toughest. Like, hey, you have a pre-challenge action.
Right. It's good to do that.
In case you wanted to give Edric Dane the intrigue icon.
For all our new players who are just joining 2.0, just some background on Brooks and I. We've been playing since day 1 in the CCG days. And that predates the LCG first edition, and now we're here in second ed.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much like, do an intrigue challenge, hit the hand, always hit the hand.
So it looks like I win. He chooses to get a gold for the long plan. I find it funny how he tried to rush out his claim. Skipping our stuff. Would have
skipped his own reaction time.
I kind of told him to hold off because I do have that Tears in my hand, but it's kind of like, do I want to use it? There's not really. It's
not a good target right now.
No, so I'm taking the unopposed. I'm at 1. I'm taking.
Ooh, a put to the sword and little finger.
Now,
that's
knowing his hand today, right now, I think that was a great pull because stopping that 2-card draw.
Well, the 2-card draw and the 4 strength 2 icons is huge. I mean, he doesn't have anything like that on the field. It also makes me wonder why he didn't play him this turn.
Well, again,
he wanted that Bastard's Daughter.
I think moving into the next round with the gold he's going to get from the long plan, it's kind of good. You're hoping to get that draw, but pulling his 2 cards is really strong because as you're looking at his hand right now, he has no characters.
Yeah, he has a treachery, 2 put to the sword because he just lost 1,
a King's Road and a Widow's Wail.
Yeah. He could pop that Widow's Wail out if he really needs to win a challenge. I'm finding that card to be really super effective right now, especially in this deck of his.
He paid a gold to give Edric Dane a military icon and decided to do military stealthy in my Burnman.
Seems smart. He's trying to kneel out your Tywin.
Yeah, so he could do a power challenge. And you know what? I didn't want to lose anybody at this time because, they're pretty good. I mean, it had no really claim soak. I like to keep the Burnman out there. They're still good.
It's smart to push across that challenge to make you kneel Tywin, and also knowing even if you lose, you're going to get a gold for the next turn. So.
And that's what he did because he knew I was going to do that. So he's going to get a gold before keywords again.
And Brooks gets his power on Tywin, which puts him at 2 power, 1 on his house and 1 on Tywin.
Yeah. Now he's doing a power challenge with the Desert Scavenger, knowing now I don't really need to hold back.
And he's got dominance wrapped up through gold, anyways.
Yeah. So I decided to pay 1 to give Edric Dane a power icon and at least make sure it's opposed.
Right.
Knowing that
he's going to take that power.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of new players, the hardest thing to really make a decision on is when do I say unopposed? When do I block? Who do I send? What challenge order?
Yeah.
And, there's a lot of philosophies and ideology out there on that. And, obviously for us, we really enjoy the intrigue challenge first because it hits the hand, takes away options of the opponent. You see what card you get. Looks like you just lost a card to reserve there. Don't forget your reserve, boys and girls.
That was just my dupe of the land sport. And to follow up on that, knowing what's unopposed, it's about board state too. So sometimes you just have to pay attention, see how things are. I think I play a little bit too risky and making things go unopposed a lot more than I should. But
especially early game, I have a tendency to do that as well. Especially if I'm second player, I'm like, go ahead, kneel all your dudes.
Second turn starts. It looks like I'm opening up with a summons, and he's
got filthy accusations.
Yeah.
I'm imagining he's going to hit either Tywin or Cersei at this. I mean, I know the answer already.
So if he does choose to kneel Tywin, it's fine. I'm still getting his 2 gold. I mean, Tywin's he's a resource in himself. Right?
Beast mode is what he is.
But he chooses smart and he hits Cersei, to stop me from hitting the hand.
Well, how many cards is he at right now in hand? It looks like he's at
4.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
And you've got a full hand of...
Now I'm going to be at 7 after I find it. It looks like I find a Tyrion in that top, which I was really digging for.
Bummer.
Yeah,
he's such a bad card. Well, why would you get him? So you're going to be at 9 cards because you went down to 6.
No, I went down to 6. Yeah, then 7, then drawing
after
2,
the draw.
9. He'll be at 6 after that. So right now I'm already having the card advantage in my hand. And now looking at his hand.
But he does have what is a technical term, a shit ton of gold. He's
yes,
going to
that's
have a
technical.
Yeah, it's a technical term.
Yeah.
We're doing a thing in the Sacktown Mafia where you get achievements, and if you can count 10 or 15 gold in a turn, that's going to be an achievement.
Yeah.
And I believe Alejandro got that during our weekly play against me that week.
No one's hit the 15 gold yet. They're Riches and Lannister. Master Coin. Sorry.
Master of Coin.
So now we're going to draw. It looks like I'm drawing 2 hounds. That's nothing. I don't want to draw
both
of them.
You always want both of them, right? So you can throw one away to keep them in play, right?
Yeah. I probably, thinking back, I probably should have played him, but, I decided to go with the Tyrion.
And you've got 7 gold, it looks like. He made you first player again.
Yeah. Oh, yes, he did.
And this is turn 2.
Turn 2. Scores 1-2, as you can see there.
And all of Alejandro's power is on his house at this point, while one of yours is on Tywin.
Yeah, keeping power on characters is really good right now without Valar or like a mass kill in the environment. I mean, yeah, you gotta be wary of Varys, but me having the treachery in my hand, I can play.
Completely stop.
I can play to that. So,
So it looks like you're reducing, paying a couple gold. Just 2?
No, I think I was debating between the Hound or the Tyrion, but no.
And so Tyrion comes out.
Tyrion, yeah.
Well, I think when you have, Tywin and Tyrion together, just stuff gets really stupid really quick. So.
Yeah, and it looks like now I'm going to pay 1 to put my claim soak out there. That's going to be the Desert Scavenger.
Oh, look, a Desert Scavenger.
Now I don't have to worry about keeping Tywin up for the military challenges, right?
Nope.
And then I'm passing it over to.
And how much gold did you keep left? It looked like 2.
2 gold.
Yeah.
Alejandro
so you got that. He's
6
got
gold on top of his 4, so he's at 10.
10 whopping gold. He could play that. Put to the sword if he had a military icon. He's got a couple. He's got Edric and he's got the bastard.
So he's gonna pay
daughter.
2 right now. I think he's gonna. I think he's bringing out his House Dane Knight right now.
House Dane Knight. Woof. Big money.
Yeah.
Yeah, his problem right now, it looks like, is his field is just, they're not even the strength of Tywin together. I mean, if you add up their total
1,
strength,
2,
Tywin's
3,
still
4,
bigger than them.
5, 6. They're actually as strong as Tywin.
8.
Not counting Tywin's gold.
Yes.
Yeah,
and that's definitely a problem because, I mean, you got the Burn Men.
Yeah.
And Tyrion on top of that.
Again, though, that Gaston Grey is sitting there, as a scare tactic, and I'm surprised. I mean, he didn't use it last turn on Cersei, But again, that's why you have that treachery in your hand, just in case. I mean, he'd play me before he knows I'm running treachery. So,
well, you're a Lannister. Why wouldn't you be running treachery?
You should run 3 in every deck, boys and girls.
If you're running Lannister.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to put 3 treacheries in my Greyjoy deck. It seems like a good plan.
Well, it is if you're doing Greyjoy Band of the Lion. It's pretty good.
So it looks like Tyrion's doing probably an intrigue. Yeah, that's his specialty.
Claiming 2 gold there.
Claim 2 gold.
So I'm now sitting at 4.
Stupid card. It's my own damn fault.
Well, it's strong.
Oh, and so he's
There you go. He's
unopposing?
always putting out those cards out.
Yep.
We have actions here,
Yep.
Alejandro.
It's all about getting those new timing rules under our belt at this point. It's like no reactions.
Yeah.
Boom! I won the challenge. Nothing
But again,
happens.
I didn't feel that there was a time to use the tiers right
There's
now.
no good target out there.
So again, what's the point in then keeping that gold for the treachery? Is
Right.
what I wanted.
I mean, definitely I'm certain you're probably waiting for someone like an Arya Hota or something
Yeah.
like that.
oh, and
So
pull his treachery.
you pull his treachery. That's got to be painful for Alejandro at this point.
Yeah,
And-
but he can't
and
even
he's
play
down-
it. He
and
couldn't. He couldn't even play.
Oh,
it.
he couldn't play it. He
Yeah.
doesn't have a Lannister.
Yeah. So
And he doesn't. It looks like he's down to 3 cards now. That's a little rough at this point in the game already.
it is.
And your hand is twice as big.
yeah. So now I'm doing a power challenge. This is
Little
called a
chump.
chump. This is called a chump challenge.
Chump challenge.
You're trying to you dictate either he's going to block with 2 of his to win, or he's just going to let it be unopposed, or he's going to block with
Right.
1. It's about taking away options. Sometimes these are the challenges that it's okay if you don't win them.
Well, you're trying to actually force.
Yeah, a
no
decision.
matter what, you're going to force a decision by your opponent.
Yeah. And that's kind of what it is.
And he blocked it, so
yeah.
you didn't get the unopposed. So you're at 3 power now, but you did take a power off his house.
And right now it's like, do I want to push that military? I chose not to because I didn't want to lose any cards in my hand because knowing that he's going to probably push another.
And he's still got 4 characters.
Yeah.
And Edric Dane can be with Tywin by himself. That would be a bad play
Yeah. So
because
again,
Edric Dane just comes right by him. So.
yeah, I mean, keeping Edric Dane up there, so it's kind of like, you know what? There's no need. There's no need right here.
So it's Alejandro's challenges now. It looks like he's doing intrigue or military on
looks
that.
like he starts off with an intrigue because I'm going to claim 2 gold right here with Tyrion.
Yeah. So now Tywin is stupid strong.
Yeah.
I believe that's 12 strength he's at because you have 6 gold there.
Yeah. 12 strength, that's nothing, right?
Right. Nothing to scoff
Well,
at.
here's a interesting move I decided to do. I decided to play the
Queen's Assassin.
Now, I was kind of worried. I probably shouldn't have done this because of the fact that I thought maybe he could kill the bastard's daughter losing
And
a
hit your
card.
hand, which, in retrospect, because we've watched this a few times now, and I know why. I think it was a good play because it forced him to decide if he wants to
Yeah.
get rid of a standing character,
Exactly.
or if he to hit your hand, or if he wants to hit one of his guys who are already knelt. So
he wins. He pulls
Things I
one
do
of my
for
things I
love.
do for love. Yeah.
which is funny because you could have played it.
Yeah, I could have.
Played it before the the claim.
Yeah, again though, I wasn't trying to get crazy with
Right.
spending everything, just keeping things out. That's the things like, do you want to play it? At that time, I didn't think it was justifiable to do it.
Right. Well, and I think new players might play that going, oh God, I'm going to lose it. But it's like, that's another card that can be taken instead of the very important treachery.
Yeah,
So,
or the two hounds.
right. I don't know why he's so important to keep right now. You could pop him into play. You have enough.
No, not now. I haven't.
Oh,
had
you
2
played
gold.
the other one. Yeah,
again.
for the Queen's Assassin.
Yeah, there was a time I probably should have played that.
So it looks like Edric Dane's coming over for military
Bastard's Daughter.
again.
Yep,
And again, it's stealth.
him.
But that's okay. Edric Dane can block as well. And kill that southern or the desert scavenger.
Desert scavenger's going to take a dirt nap.
I keep wanting to call them Southern Mercenaries, which is stupid because that was like a 6 strength like mega
Broken
card
card.
in the
Yeah.
LCG days,
Pretty
the
good card.
previous version of the game.
Huh.
So he's done all 3 challenges.
Yeah,
and it looks like you're taking dominance. at
No,
this
he's going
point.
to take dominance because of.
Oh, he's got all that gold.
Yeah.
That's right. Which puts him up to 2 on his house.
I have 4.
2 on Brooks has 4, 2 on Tywin, and 2 on his house. And this is definitely looking like possible wildfire material right now, is what I would be thinking. I mean, you have 6 characters. You know, we obviously would kill the Queen's Assassin, the Burnman, but then it puts you in a position where you're probably going to kill Edric Dane. And
Yeah.
but then you do, and so for new players, it's like, do you play it now? Are you getting your ass kicked and you really need to? But he's not going to be left with anything very good as well. Well, I would kill the bastard's daughter to hit the hand as well. But
yeah. I actually thought that's what he was doing. That's why I was looking at the march to the wall. I would go first, march one of my characters like Cersei back into the, and then.
And your hand's still pretty decent. I think you have 5 cards at this point.
Yeah,
4 or 5.
But I think I'm going to open up with the gold with the Calm Over Westeros and make it I believe I'm going to select military challenges, especially if he follows it up with a.
Well, I mean, there's also the idea of hit your hand hard with heads on spikes at this point, try to get something out of it.
Yeah, but he has to make that wildfire right now, I think, because it's just I have such a good board position, and I have to. He has to get.
And there it is, the wildfire.
And then this is why.
So you played the calm over at Westeros.
And I'm gonna say probably military because after that, keeping my big guys up, I'm not worried now about that military challenge.
Right, in case you don't have. Well, you do have the Hound in your hand.
Yeah.
So as I thought, you're gonna kill Edric Dane. And the Burnman and the Queen's Assassin, and he kills, and just as I thought, he kills the Bastard's Daughter to hit your hand.
Yep. And then he's gonna hit my hand, and I think he's gonna pull this. I think it's actually.
So you have 5 cards. It looks like.
Yeah, I think he pulls the Treachery on this one. Nope. He pulls my Tears of Lys.
Tears of Lys.
So now that takes away my.
But he's dropped you down to 4 cards to his 3. The only problem he really has is that his board position. Character position is much weaker. Like still, they're less strength than Tywin himself. So.
Now I drew up a Merchant and a Bastard's Daughter. He pulled up another Bastard's Daughter and a King's Road.
Looks like he made you first player again, and you're counting a shit ton of gold.
Shit ton.
2, 4, 6, 8.
8 gold.
Yeah, and hey, how about a reducer?
And
I'll play the Hound.
I play
Lannisport.
I'm playing Lannisport to get that card draw going now.
Yeah. With sexy Cersei out there.
Yeah.
And you got 6.
Yeah.
And now the Hound has ambush, correct?
Yes, he's ambushed 4.
So it's almost worth to just keep him in hand.
Yeah.
And keep that mystery going. Let's see what Brooks does. He pays 1, 2.
Bastard's Daughter.
For a Bastard's Daughter. That's smart.
Now this is again another claim soak. But knowing that I had no claim soak that turn,
Well, and it's a good claim soak because it's going to hit his hand as well. So it's actually solid play, and you have enough gold to pop the Hound out if you really want him.
And
that's
kind of what it was, like sit on 4. Not to overplay the board position, because you don't know if he drew a Varys, right? So making you go first, no ability to take care of that.
And he counts a huge amount of gold as well. It looks like he's at 6.
But if he did flop Varys, I think I would play more defensively and make sure
he's got the resources down there. He's got 2 King's Roads and 2 Rose Roads and another Bastard's Daughter. What he really needs right now is a good strong character, like 4 strength or more. To
right now
competing.
his character just strength is not enough. I mean, he'll get those challenges across the I'll let go, but I'm determining the tempo and I'm pushing this really hard.
Well, and so for new players, like if you're in this position that Alejandra's in right now, really what you're doing is you're digging in your deck and you're basically gonna block every challenge to, keep the unopposed power from skyrocketing. You have to kind of give up the idea of challenging yourself in a way. So.
Yeah.
And did you get your 2 gold off that intrigue?
Yeah. Sitting now at 6 gold over there.
Yeah, so Tywin is stupid. So he's at 12 strength. That's what I feel like. Oh.
And it's about drawing cards with Lannisport as well.
Yeah. So you're going to take 2 and then draw 1.
Yeah. So now he's thinking about, I know he's going to have to drop out that Widow's Wail.
Or he's going to hit you with Gaston Grey. I mean, I think I would use the Gaston at this point. You nullify the 2 claim. Yeah. You nullify your draw. Like, you have to do it, I think. Oh, Widow's Wail.
Puts Widow's Wail on Edric Dane. Not a bad choice there. Now, I think if it doesn't make it, it's going to be unopposed.
Yes, he's going to lose both cards. Yeah. I think that's a mistake right there, to be honest. I
think
I would have hit
GMP.
I think I would have hit it. Even if you had the treachery, at least the attempt, because now he's got no hand.
Again, I think he's sitting on that just to make sure with the Tywin. I mean, I don't know.
Right. Because you lose the power as well.
Yeah. So, but again, seeing that board state, sometimes you just don't push that attack.
Right. I mean, it's obvious that we're seeing both hands, and the game is already over and happened. So there's a lot of Monday morning, or what is it?
Monday morning quarterback.
Money, blah, blah, blah. These are my lips, and they work very well.
I want to do a power challenge with Tyrion now, doing the little stealth action.
Fancy.
Getting up to 7 gold, knocking him down. 7 power.
7 power.
Down to 1.
And it's looking grim for Alejandro at this point, I have to say. I mean, what he really needs to draw is like some seriously quality characters, his own Tywin, or not Tywin, but his own Tyrion, something to like just start generating income and the stealth and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's doing a power challenge now. That's forcing me to block with Tywin, of course. I win, getting a power there.
So at this point, you're basically, because of Gaston Grey, you're basically just using him as a defense network.
Yep. He's doing a military challenge.
Might as well with the Bastard's Daughter.
Yep.
Now, are you going to pop out the Hound at this point?
I don't think
to
I
block
do.
it? Or are you going to go ahead? He has nothing in hand.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And I block because there's no point, because like I said, there's no claim.
See, in retrospect, I kind of feel like it's a good time to put the Hound out. He's already wildfired. You don't want to kill the Bastard Daughter when he has no cards in hand.
Well, he had no claim for military.
Oh, that's right. He had no claim for military.
And I think this is where he pulls my treachery. Oh. So now this changes the entire game. He likes to see that. Now I know that's gone, so I have to play the game.
So that might be why he didn't use the Gaston Grey before. He felt strongly you had it.
So I'm taking dominance with 6 gold. Yeah, I think I was a little conservative. I probably should have put the Hound out a little bit more aggressive. But I wasn't trying to, again, I'm trying to play. I didn't want to play like overextension.
Well, the thing is I'm thinking if you had popped out the Hound for that challenge, that military challenge, you could have brought him right back to hand after winning.
Yeah.
So
there's that.
Would have kept him from the field of play.
So look at my hand here.
So are you thinking now it's time to be aggressive? You're only 6 power away. He's at 2. He's got no hand. Of course he's going to heads on spikes. He needs to hit your hand.
And I'm drawing cards because I want options.
I understand he wants to hit your hand now, but at the same time, if he's successful, he's just going to put more power on his house for you to take, which puts you in a position of
he's going to get
finishing the game at that point.
He's going to get power because I only have 4 characters in my hand. So now I'm praying to God that he doesn't get one of my hounds.
Because it goes to the dead pile.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not God. I'm praying to our lore to make sure he doesn't get one of my hounds because now he's a 50-50 chance.
Well, because it basically puts a dead card in your hand.
Yeah, so I'm hoping he gets that
drum roll, please. There it is.
I'm hoping he's taking the merchant, and he killed a merchant.
Oh,
so that was a good move because GMP stayed around as well.
So you basically lost the least important card in your hand.
Yes.
Sometimes luck has a lot.
I'm drawing 3 cards and get a Tyrion, another merchant, and a thing, and then drawing an extra.
So you're at 8 cards at this point, and he's at 2. Yeah.
I love that. I love counting coppers. I hear draw equals win.
Well, it's definitely working in this game. Draw equals win. This is why I'm really surprised he didn't going back to that very first turn, that he didn't play that Littlefinger on that first turn. He would have had extra gold. He would have had a stronger character, and he'd still be out there at this point. He definitely would have kept him over some of the others. Yeah. So, and imagine him with Widow's Wail. He becomes actually something to.
He becomes a problem.
He gets up there above other people's strength.
It looks like he has a second Gaston Grey and does a green blood merchant pulling a.
Did he use Gaston Grey already?
Not yet.
He has it in his hand.
Looks like he pulled a Doran Martell and a gold cloak. He keeps Doran because Doran's card draw and he's desperately in need of card draw.
Yeah. But does he have enough to put him out right now? Oh, he does.
He's
got the 2 King's Roads. I think
and
he needs to
Doran starts changing the game for him because Doran giving other lords, giving Edric Dane extra strength. You know, I mean that's really strong.
And that's what we were talking about, is that he really needed a strong character on the field, a quality character of the upper echelon.
But because of his weenies, now he's gotten that decent sized character. Now he has a pretty good board presence. Now it's like
his only problem is his low hand size.
Yeah.
And he's checking his phone as somebody's texting him saying, "Hey, you're being videotaped. Do you know this?"
So I'm playing GMP. Why? More card draw.
That's Grand Maester Pycelle for the uninitiated. We call him GMP because it's quicker and it sounds cool.
Well, he's an OG too.
He's an OG. That's right. And if you've read the end of book 5, you know how OG he is.
He is OG. This is the thing, is like, am I forgetting to put down Tyrion's dupe?
Yeah,
I think I am because
my God.
No, the reason why is because of Gaston Grey. I would lose the dupe no matter what, even if he popped him back to my hand. So it's kind of like,
because you can't save from going back to hand.
So that's why I didn't play the Tyrion at that time.
That's a good way to talk us out of, you just made a huge mistake. I like that.
No, honestly, that's actually what I was thinking about.
I would have played it thinking that I could have saved him.
See, the problem is I know that because I played Gerardo one time and I triple duped Danny and he hit me with Gaston Grey and I said, "Oh, suck a dick."
Ouch. So it looks like he gave Edric Storm
Yeah.
Oh, so what is he? He's plus 3 from.
So he's a 4 plus 2 from Winter's Will. So he's a 6 strength with stealth.
Oh, and what icon did he just give him right now?
I don't know yet.
I think because he just spent the gold on it.
Yeah.
Maybe intrigue. He's trying to make you kneel your Tyrion, I think.
Oh, he could have done power just to try and knock me down. That's a good one.
I don't know. There's a little part of me that thinks that he would have been better left standing
for defense.
Yeah. And I think at this board position he's in, that would have been a stronger move.
But I think he's trying to put some aggression on me and
to make you kneel out to protect what you have. But
Yeah.
I mean, at this point it's like, go ahead, take some power if that's what it was. Because you're just gonna get it back because he's only one of your two strong characters that he's got. Well, you've got like 3 or 4, and a hound in hand.
Not enough gold to play him, so looks like he's doing a military stealthy my bastard's daughter. Smart because he's not, and now I know it's going to be unopposed because why am I going to block with Tywin?
Yeah.
So it's unopposed. I'm going to kill the bastard's daughter, and I hit his hand with the Gaston.
What do you get
Grey.
on that? Oh, it was
Gaston Grey.
Another Gaston Grey.
Yeah. Well, I like to see that, so that means okay. Now there's only one.
Well, and now it's like if you treachery, because you still have that treachery in hand.
No, I lost it.
Oh, that's right. He took it out finally. That if he does use it, it's gone. That's his second one.
Yeah, that was good to see it.
So as you can see, the power is 9 on Brooks' side, 6 on his house, 3 on Tywin, and then 5 power on Alejandro's house.
So again, he's doing power, so I'm gonna block with Tywin. Why? Because power wins games.
And now it's 10-5. I just want to point out to like new players, like as you can see, Alejandro's been really kind of struggling from behind, but the game is not out of reach at all. And that's one of the beautiful things about this game is that, like, if you play smartly, you can come back. I mean, sometimes it can look insanely grim, but your plot deck is your friend, and playing it smartly and building it smartly before you even play is a crucial factor. So
it is, and I think the game has gotten so much better since from first edition. And,
absolutely,
it's just. And I have an issue that there's so many options to do. There's like
Well, I do think it's a lot quicker to build a deck now too. Like you can pretty much sit down in like 15-20 minutes and throw a deck together where we are with just one chapter pack out. Yeah. It looks like you're challenging now.
Yeah, I'm doing an intrigue challenge with both of them.
Take your gold, and that's so to make certain.
I could win. You
can win because if he hits you with Gaston, at least one will still be in.
The reason was because I wanted to draw cards.
Yep, he's going to go ahead and do it.
He hits my GMP.
He doesn't want you to draw twice.
But I'm going to get the first. I'm going to get the draw off of Lannisport. Yeah.
Oh, he's first player. Yeah, that's what happened there. He was first player. Yeah,
that's why he chose first.
It was the first time.
It looks like I pulled a Maester Kalot. And now,
and there was no claim because there was nothing in his hand.
And now it's time to do that power challenge.
And he did defend, correct?
He did. He blocked the green
blood trader.
Yeah. Yep. The old house messenger.
Now looking at it's looking like he's got a much bigger field now because he's got 5 characters. Edric Dane has gotten really big. He's got Widow's Wail, and Doran's out, and you've just got the Lannisters, the core player. So are you thinking of? The Hound?
I'm Tears of Lycian right now. I think I'm gonna kill Edric Dane.
You have to, because he has no intrigue icon. Yeah. I think it's a good choice.
That was my move there. So.
Yeah, because he only has a military. That's why I think I would have gave him an intrigue on this turn, just because like you had so many cards, you were gonna win that challenge. You had the gold to play it, and you just want to protect him.
You got to, right?
Yeah, I mean he will be getting Widow's Wail back.
Well, he's trying to take this dominance, get to kill him.
Yeah,
and Widow's Wail comes back. But getting rid of that stealth is a big issue.
Right, and you know exactly what is in his hand at this point, and clearing that big character out.
So. And again, now I think I have like 8 or 9 cards in my hands to his 1. I know what that card is. I know it's a Widow's Wail. There's no surprise factor there.
Yeah, and knowledge is power.
Now I'm looking at got to do the wildfire right now. Got to even out that board.
Yeah, because you're in a much grander position with your 3 strong characters versus, Doran, and he'll probably keep the House Dane Knight, and I would say he keeps the reducer,
Well, he decides to go. I think he goes first. He makes the plot go off first.
What did he do? March to the Wall?
Yeah,
he did. Really?
Yes, he did.
So he made March to the Wall go off first.
Yeah,
that was smart.
It is, because that way he doesn't,
And he hits your hand,
Yeah.
and then he doesn't lose anybody else.
Yeah. So.
And you're down a character.
Yep.
It's a good play. It's a smart play. If you have a good strong feeling your opponent's going to wildfire and they're at 3 characters, March to the Wall always beats them on initiative, but you have to go first. So if you want to control the plots, which I'm certain he's a little bit perturbed by, but he lost. You lost Cersei.
Yeah, playing 5, he gets Arianne.
Ooh, Arianne.
But actually, I prefer that because I'm running 3 copies of Cersei, so I didn't want to kill her. She needed to be marched. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Looks like you count 7 gold. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Yep.
Play some more gold.
Yep. Now I'm putting out some claim.
AKA the weaponsmith. What is he now?
The merchant.
Merchant.
Yeah.
He's not weaponsmith anymore. And the GMP is back in play. Looks like you have another treachery in hand.
No.
Yeah, you have a treachery in hand.
I did. Yeah,
and the Hound, of course, and Kaliot.
Yep. Yay.
As you can see, the power is 12 to 5, 4 power on Tywin, and another 8 on Brooks's house, and all 5 of Alejandro's power is on his house.
Yeah.
It's not out of control yet, except the Hound is a big problem, I think. It's just like you keep dropping bigger characters, but Arianne is a sex machine, and she can be a problem as well.
If he had a character in his hand, but knowing that he played his 2 cards,
right?
Yeah. Well, I guess. No,
well, he's got Widow's Wail, and we know that, and the good play of putting Widow's Wail onto Arianne and then putting a character in, bringing Widow's Wail and her back to hand is always interesting. And there's no gas and gray, so why not do a challenge with my giant dude?
Yeah. So he did a military challenge first, and that. I had to block because I didn't want to lose anybody. I didn't have enough gold to bring the Hound back.
So it looked like you got some gold there. Why did that happen?
Because he did an intrigue challenge.
Oh, he's doing an intrigue with Arianne. Okay.
And this is where he's going to pull my second treachery because...
God dang it. Didn't get any of those off.
Apparently this game, there's no treachery.
There's no treachery in this game.
He pounded her back in.
And then looks like
Palace Guardsman.
Palace Guardsman, excellent card for the defense, especially after she's done her job. And Widow's Wail on Doran is a smashing
move. He's doing a power challenge. But he knew at this point the game was over.
Well, you're at 13. Yeah. You need 2. I think he's just trying to take any of it off as possible. I do think he should have held back right there. I mean, I do. Yeah.
He did get to draw. He pulls a Sun Spear with his Doran Insight.
But you're knelt out, so 3 challenges will win the game.
I do an intrigue claiming 2. I draw a card there, and I'm getting another card there. And by this, it's all over.
It's pretty much done because now you do a power with Tyrion, and it's game because the Hound takes. The power will give you unopposed and the power for 15.
So I was able to pull this off. 15-7. It's our 9th.
I don't know if I would have went balls deep on that last challenge of his with all 3 of those characters. I think if he would have just kept him there, he could have probably blocked your intrigue and kept Arianne back in hand.
Yeah, and but
and you wouldn't have won this turn.
I think he just knew it just was kind of over, and it's just like
Well, he was playing catch up from turn 1 pretty much. So.
But he did very well to the day, and he was able to to come in second. But the Lanny Banner to the Sun deck worked great, and I was so happy that the hand destruction kind of works. So this is our what we're looking at right now. Our next one's going to be on January 30th. Our next tournament. Hopefully, we'll get that out a week later. We want to appreciate everybody for making the being able to watch our show our tournament, and we hope to. Go ahead and give us a like, and hopefully more of these will make its way soon.
All right, thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.